Hey, wait, don't scroll. What if I told you that the biggest reason you're not where you want to be isn't because you're lazy, but because you're distracted? Yeah, not talent, not luck. Distraction. Welcome to the channel, where we turn powerful books into ideas you can actually use. And today, we're diving into one of the most game-changing concepts you'll ever hear about: deep work. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat down, focused completely, no phone, no notifications, no random thoughts, and just worked? 5 minutes? 10? Or did you check your phone halfway through? Exactly. That's the problem. We live in a world where shallow work, quick emails, scrolling, replying, switching tasks every 30 seconds, feels productive, but it's actually destroying your ability to do meaningful work. And that's where deep work comes in. Deep work is the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. Sounds simple, but it's rare. And because it's rare, it's valuable. Think about it like this. Imagine two people. Person A works 8 hours a day, constantly checking notifications, replying to messages, switching tabs, watching videos in between. Person B works just 3 hours a day, but during those 3 hours, they are fully focused, no interruptions, no distractions. Who do you think produces better results? Exactly. It's not about time, it's about depth. Let's take a real-life example. A programmer trying to build an app. If he keeps stopping every 2 minutes to check WhatsApp or social media, his brain never reaches full concentration. But if he sits for 90 minutes straight, deeply focused, he can solve problems in one session that would take days otherwise. That's the power of deep work. Now here's the scary part. Your brain is being trained every single day to avoid deep work. Every notification you check, every time you switch apps, every time you scroll for just a minute, you're literally rewiring your brain to crave distraction. And the worst part, it feels normal. Let's be honest, you open your phone to check one message, and suddenly you're watching random videos 20 minutes later. You didn't choose that, your brain did, because it's addicted. Deep work is not just a skill, it's a superpower. And in today's world, it's becoming more rare by the day, which means if you learn it, you win. So how do you actually do it? Let's break it down. Rule number 1, work deeply. Sounds obvious, right? But here's the trick. You don't rely on motivation, you rely on structure. Because motivation fades, but structure stays. Let me give you an example. Instead of saying, "I'll focus when I feel like it," you say, "From 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., I'm in deep work mode." No phone, no distractions, no excuses. You create a ritual. Same place, same time, same rules. Why? Because your brain loves patterns. The more you repeat it, the easier it gets. Think of it like going to the gym. The first week is painful, but after a month, it becomes part of your identity. Same thing with focus. Now here's a powerful technique, the 90-minute rule. Your brain has a natural rhythm. You can focus deeply for about 60 to 90 minutes. After that, your energy drops. So instead of forcing yourself for 5 hours, you work in deep sessions. 90 minutes of pure focus, then rest, then repeat. Let's say you do just 2 deep sessions a day. That's 3 hours of deep work. That alone can outperform 8 hours of distracted work. Crazy, right? Now here's something uncomfortable. Social media. Yeah, I said it. You don't have a focus problem. You have a distraction addiction. Every time you feel bored, you reach for your phone. Not because you need it, but because you can't sit with silence. And that's dangerous, because deep work requires boredom. Yes, boredom. You need to train your brain to be okay with doing one thing, and only one thing, for a long time. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're reading a book. After 3 minutes, you feel the urge to check your phone. Instead of giving in, you resist. That moment, that discomfort, that's where your focus grows.
It's like a muscle, and right now, most people's focus muscle is weak, but you can train it. Start small, 10 minutes of full focus, then 20, then 30. Build it. Now here's another rule. Embrace boredom. Stop trying to kill every empty moment. Standing in line, don't grab your phone. Sitting alone, don't scroll. Just think. Let your mind wander. Because here's the truth. If you can't focus when things are boring, you'll never focus when things are hard. And deep work is hard. That's why most people avoid it, but that's also why it works. Now here's something most people ignore: your environment. If you try to do deep work in a noisy place, with your phone next to you, with notifications popping up, you're setting yourself up to fail. Instead, design your environment for focus. Clean desk, no phone in sight, maybe even block distracting websites. Make distraction harder and focus easier. Simple. Let me give you a real-world example. Writers. Some of the best writers in the world isolate themselves completely when working. No internet, no noise, just them and their thoughts. That's not extreme, that's necessary, because great work requires deep thinking, and deep thinking requires silence. Now here's something most people ignore. Deep work is not just about productivity, it's about meaning. When you work deeply, you feel satisfied, you feel proud, you feel like you actually did something real. Compare that to a day of scrolling and replying to messages. At the end of the day, you feel empty, right? That's the difference. Deep work gives you a sense of purpose because you're creating, not just consuming. And in a world full of consumption, creators win. Now here's where things get even more interesting, because once you understand deep work, the next question becomes, what's actually stopping you? It's not just your phone, it's not just notifications, it's something deeper. Shallow work. Shallow work is everything that feels productive, but isn't really moving your life forward. Answering emails, attending unnecessary meetings, scrolling for inspiration, replying instantly to every message. It feels busy, but it's empty. Let me give you a simple test. Ask yourself, if I stopped doing this task for a week, would anything important actually break? If the answer is no, that's shallow work. And the problem, most people spend their entire day doing it, so they end the day exhausted, but with nothing meaningful to show for it. Now imagine flipping that. Instead of reacting all day, you take control. You decide what matters, and you protect your time like it's gold, because it is. Let's talk about a powerful mindset shift. Your time is not free. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So when you say yes to distractions, you're saying no to your goals. That's the trade-off. Now here's a powerful technique that can change your life: time blocking. Instead of working randomly, you plan your day in blocks. For example, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., deep work. 10:30 to 11 a.m., break. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., shallow tasks. Every hour has a purpose. Why does this work? Because when you don't plan your time, someone else will. Notifications, people, apps, they'll take control. But when you block your time, you're in charge. Now, let's address something real. You might be thinking, okay, this sounds great, but my life is busy. I have work, responsibilities, people depending on me, and that's fair. Deep work is not about disappearing from life. It's about being intentional with your focus. Even if you only have 1 hour a day, that hour can change everything. One focused hour daily is 365 hours a year. That's the difference between staying stuck and becoming exceptional. Let me show you how powerful that is. Think about someone learning a new skill, let's say video editing. Person A practices randomly, distracted, inconsistent. Person B practices 1 hour every day, deeply focused. After 1 year, they're not even close. Consistency plus depth beats intensity plus randomness every time. Now here's another important idea. Quit social media, or at least control it. Look, social media is not evil, but uncontrolled use, that's dangerous. because it destroys your attention, and attention is your most valuable asset. So instead of asking, should I delete social media, ask, is this helping me become who I want to be? If the answer is no, you know what to do. Maybe you don't quit completely, but you set rules. No social media before work, no scrolling during breaks, no random checking. You use it, not it you. Now here's something most people ignore. Rest. Yeah, rest. Deep work is intense. You can't do it all day, and you're not supposed to. Your brain needs recovery. So when you rest, rest fully. No guilt, no just one more task. Because here's the truth. Rest is part of productivity. Some of your best ideas will come when you're not working. Walking, showering, relaxing, that's when your brain connects the dots.